Time for repairs?
This is that one that Jim brought in a couple weeks ago. We had just done the video on sleepers, and I got on Facebook, and I'd seen these before, but I'd never had one in person. And he had it posted on Facebook, and he really didn't want very much money for it. And I just messaged him and said, you know, if you bring that in and everything checks out okay, I'll give you your asking price. I mean, you don't have to deal with scheduling people to come over and them kicking the tires and scoping out your house and your living room. So he brought it in.
Let me ask you something. Is there also a market for, I mean, I've got hundreds and hundreds of albums. I mean, I got stuff back in the 30s. I mean, stacks that my parents had that I still have, I kept. I don't know.
We're mainly really looking for like rock, blues, jazz, pop from the 60s and 70s.
Okay.
Anything before that is pretty limited market.
It's amazing. The minute I put the Marantz on, I had 172 clicks in 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. And I had, you know, you got all these lowballers, and then I went and did all my research on eBay, and I know what it's worth.
Yeah.
It's not worth 150.
Yeah.
No, that ranged anywhere from 450 to 1,000.
I'm just not getting really much power out of this at all. I've got my source maxed up. I mean, I've cranked up. This should be really loud. Oh, I see. I see. This knob is off one position. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. I can get in on it.
I'm not shy, I can tell you that.
Well, I appreciate it.
Whatever.
This is cool. So what are these, late 70s? I think when I looked it up, it was like 1979.
That's about right.
Super cool. It's the first one I've ever seen in person. I know they made them. You know, I'd seen images of them before, but yeah, let's get you paid up. I appreciate you bringing it in. Now we just need to do what we usually do, which is give it to Dad.
Just blur out my face. Witness protection won't like it.
Oh, that stuff was from a long time ago. I'm sure they've forgotten about you. Look at this. It's a Samsung. I mean, I didn't know Samsung made stereo equipment in the late 70s.
I didn't either.
It looks like it's made pretty well. We bought it, so we're just gonna do, you know, the power supply, filter caps, clean the pots, give it a test, and so we're just gonna get it ready for the floor.
Okay,
Where'd you learn how to do this stuff, Dad?
good question. Yeah, I did go to high school, learned electronics in high school. Mostly tubes back when I started. Transistors was just coming on when I started. And I didn't quite catch up with transistors when I graduated, so I didn't really get into transistors too much. But other than that, that's amazing where it all comes from.
So you got the basics. And
Yeah, right.
wasn't that, it was kind of a tech school, wasn't it?
Right, it was Des Moines Tech, which, you know, is a technical school that had all kinds of technical classes, and part of the time was working with the TV station. I did some of that too.
You also drove a Zamboni for a while.
Yeah, I drove a Zamboni. There's a lot of career choices. Owned a campground, and
Yeah, you've done it all. Mechanic for Ford.
yeah,
And then you did typewriter repair too.
yeah, there was a little bit of computer in that. We didn't really get into the electronics of it, but basic electricity, that was helpful in that also.
Well, you got your Stars cap on today. Are they
Yeah.
playing tonight? Do you know?
I don't know. I thought they played last night, but it might have been, I'm not real sure.
They're doing good though, I think.
Yeah, they won the last one, down 6-3,
Yeah.
came back, tied it, and won in overtime.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, fun game. Well, we'll let you get to it, Dad. Thank you.
yeah, no problem.
Let's leave the man alone.
All
Let
right.
him get busy. So we got the 2 filter caps. Where's the rest of the power? Oh, is that the rest of the power supply down there, Dad?
Question. This is audio, and this is the circuit protection, speaker protection.
You don't think it'd be down there next to those fuses?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, because
that's
there's your
possible.
rectifier diodes right there.
Yeah, yeah. That could be underneath. In fact, I
Yeah.
think this is part of it.
Okay.
That transistor there.
Okay. So it looks like we got 1, 2, and maybe what, 8 caps
8
together all
caps,
total?
probably. Yeah, that's average.
And then we'll get in there and he goes in and he
Clean the-
cleans all the contacts and
Yeah.
switches and everything. So
Yeah, yeah.
these are always, this is something we always do is shoot a little bit of contact cleaner in there. These rarely get used or taken out, and they can be
Corroded.
yeah, they can be corroded and cause issues. I've seen it a lot of times where just cleaning the pre-out main end jumpers will get rid of some intermittent problems.
Yeah.
Well, have fun, Dad.
Okay.
Ready for surgery.
Yes. Cleaned all the pots and the controls. Sprayed it with deoxit. And I'm ready to take the capacitors out. The ones that I have marked are the ones we need to replace, and these 2 big ones.
Which ones do you have marked? Or
Yeah, the ones with the orientation to the back. That's the mark on the back, so when they come out and they get dropped, we can put them back in the right way.
you all finished?
Yep, all finished. These are the capacitors. 2 big ones.
This is what you replaced?
Yeah, these are the old ones. And that's what it looks like new. These are a lot smaller, but the new capacitors are smaller.
And what did you put in there? Are those like
These-
little
these-
adapters? That just, are those like,
Well, they're just spacers
okay.
to hold it in place. Yeah, everything works. Just gotta put the cover on now. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
This is the best part, isn't it?
Pardon?
This is the best part, isn't it?
Yeah. There it is. Well, it's all finished, yeah. Looks good and works good.
That's all she wrote.
Yeah, just clean the case off. Get the sticker off.
What is that you're using?
This 409. 409. And then if it's really stuck, there's other stuff we use to get the adhesive off.
Oh, that orange. That goof
yeah,
off.
Goof off, yeah.
We don't goof off around here much though.
Not really.